And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
You gotta like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. Dion Waiters is out there with DJ Augustine. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Augustine. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Andre Iguodala is sneaky good. He said they say numbers never lie. I'm the opposite. I think numbers always lie. My game having a huge impact. It may not show up on the stat sheet, but if you watch closely, you'll see it. And Kevin, Draymond Green said, every team needs an Andre Iguodala. He is such a smart player. He does everything. Guys?
Green, a smart player in his own right. Thanks, Doris. Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Thunder. And the Warriors also making a change. Bogut's checked in.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Adams dishes to Morrow. Outside Durant. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Look out, man!
Already shaken.
I tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Andre Iguodala, a free agent going into last season. He showed a lot of patience, even letting more lucrative offers lapse as he held out for the slim chance that the Warriors could clear the space to sign him.
Now here's Westbrook. 37 points in the win against Minnesota.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy, and he contributed in a number of ways.
Warriors leading by 10.
When you talk about Iguodala holding out for the Warriors, I mean, it shows just how much he wanted to be a part of this team. He felt they were one piece away, and he hoped he could be that player. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
It's stolen by Ibaka. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Lock at 6. Curry passes to Iguodala. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And Iguodala playing 2 seasons ago in Denver, eliminated, ironically enough, by the Warriors in the playoffs. And Steve, he got a chance to really see the team firsthand.
And no doubt, great fans, the coaching staff, the team camaraderie, it all made an impression. And I think he saw the fit, and he thought that he could help this team accomplish great things.
It's stolen. Here's Adams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Andrew Bogut. Steven Adams from New Zealand, the first Kiwi Clark ever drafted in the first round.
And Kevin, he played rugby growing up. He says that it helped him prepare for the physicality of playing inside.
That free throw, no good.
And one thing I like about Adams, and maybe it's the rugby background, he plays with so much aggression, but always keeps an even keel. He's the one who sort of initiates contact, and he becomes an irritant with his opponent, but he never retaliates, and that's real toughness.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Westbrook. The Warriors making the shot.
Boy, you look at Steven Adams, he's got an impressive frame. You forget that he's only 21 years old. So he's got room to grow and to get stronger, both when you consider skill development and his physicality. He could really be one of the most imposing big men in the league for a long time going forward.
Klay Thompson.
Wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Anthony Morrow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Spates checked in for Golden State. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean,
and through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a five-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, they rolled it in that game, and it was mostly due to the big rebounding advantage they had.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Steve just mentioned their rebounding edge in that last game, Clark, and it really was a big one.
Kevin, I mean, they were in complete control of the boards, and there's no question that was the overriding factor in the game.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for Andrew Bogut. He's around 6 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games, dominating the glass in his trademark fashion.
Yeah, and all the rebounds he's been getting in those games have had a cumulative effect on the opponent. I mean, he'll wear you down physically and mentally with that rebounding work.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Iguodala with the steal.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely, Clark. They've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing. Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
From deep three-point range, the Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. That one goes. Count it.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Westbrook against Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. Some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever, but Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. He plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was...
He was right in that same category.
You got it. Robertson gets the bucket.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Curry.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad man. Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too.
Thunder foul.
He helps you win in a lot of ways.
That's his first personal foul.
And Green, more of an offensive player at Michigan State. I think he's still adjusting to the added distance on the NBA three-point arc, but shot it really well in the playoffs last year, so just getting better and better every year.
And Green very vocal, very outspoken. He's occasionally rubbed, in fact, opponents the wrong way.
Yeah, never shy about contact either, Kevin. He can get under opponent's skin at times, but if he's your teammate, you love what he brings to the table.
Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The Warriors have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season.